Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Shadow Recon. First of all, I'm sorry for not having an update or a video in a while and without any explanation as to why. Basically, what happened recently is due to my new job, I was unable to uh, continue providing a consistent upload schedule, which is why after the let's play of Project Wingman that you probably watched, if you follow my channel, then you noticed that I didn't upload anything after that. So now, after roughly getting my bearings around my new job and learning how to balance between both my work and my life, I'll probably be able to update every once in a while, fingers crossed. But even despite that, I still won't be consistent or following a set schedule. But I'll be uploading as much as I can. So, moving on to the release notes of this week. Um, Now we have Skirmish coming up, featuring the Corpus hero Kobayashi, which is the hero for the Akuma. And as you can see right here, this thing is armed to the teeth with rockets. It looks quite cool as well. And as you can tell, it's not related to Greek mythology, which is due to the reason of them being defective units from Ryukai joining Corpus. So, as usual, you'll be using Hyperion, Commandant, and Janissary units against Eastern Horde to earn skirmish XP and get the parts for Akuma. Sorry, not Akuma, Kobayashi, and his tokens, as well as the logistics and anything else you might need. So coming up soon on February 2nd, I believe, is Operation Hostile Conclave. Betrayed by Devon, the heroes have been unknowingly helping his true believers coup. What will happen to Brother Jeremiah? And this here features the Akuma, which is the Sonic Series 2 vehicle for Corpus. In Operation Hostile Conclave, the next Series 2 Sonic unit, the Akuma with its Sonic autocannon, will blow away the enemy, and you can earn it in the event store and mission track. Having defected from the Ryukai when Akiko left, these Ronin Akuma have joined Corpus in order to earn some coin. You will also be able to unlock its gold tech, Outrunners, which spawns smaller Outrunner troops to continue the assault on the enemy. At level 10, the Akuma will add rockets to its attack, and at level 20, the rocket barrage increases. Also in this event is your third chance to earn the Omega Asmodeus parts, and your chance to earn 2 pieces of Asmodeus gold tech, Solomon's Division, and Dictionnaire Infernal. It starts on February 2nd and ends on February 8th. Now, just keep in mind that even though it's a gold tech for the Asmodeus, we're still one more phase away from being the last chance to earn Omega Asmodeus parts, and then we move on to Warbudge parts. Now the gear store features boomers and its bronze and silver tech, and general bug fixes and improvements. So we'll move on to the skirmish briefing. So it's pretty much the same layout as previous skirmishes. You go through whichever set you see fit for your power level, either recruit or officer, officer being more rewarding. And these are the stats for Kobayashi. Now, I'm not sure about the 50 range being also part of the Akumas, stat increase, like at level 10, but you never know. Um, so, leading the exodus of the Ronin Akuma from the Ryukai, Kobayashi's miserly views towards fighting for a cause have led to massive capital gains for himself and the Akuma. So basically just mercenaries, which is what Corpus has been about since they came out. Uh, there is Dragon's Hunger, increases movement speed and turning speed. Sovereign Might decreases damage from vehicles and infantry and buildings by 20%. So the silver and bronze tech have been pretty much the same for all vehicles so far. The only difference being the gold one. Vengeful Ronin spawns a flame outrunners. So the Akuma spawns regular outrunners, but Kobayashi spawns flame outrunners. At least that's the way I'm getting it. We'll see as we get the Akumas and play around with them a little bit more. Price-wise is the same, and there are also the logistics for units and uniques as well as gold tags. Karen and Salvatore are also available along with their tags and tokens, and there are also the standard elite parts for the Perseus Fighter Company, Leviathan, Proteus, Bunny Hunter, and Harbinger, and some of the older uniques. So it's pretty much the same structure as before, except that the highlight of this skirmish is Kobayashi. Now, some of you might be wondering what happens after this skirmish, because next event would be an event without any new unit. Now, you are true in that regard, is that it's a capstone event. But the thing is there are no longer any capstone events. That's one. Second, as you may have noticed going through the previous two events that we have just went through in the past 2 months, we haven't gotten any part for a mystery unique or a factionless unique. So, which means that the capstone events have been discontinued. On the other side, what about the slot that Skirmish used to take during the end of the month? Now, if any of you remember what Fidget mentioned in his message, he basically said there are two sub-events coming in, one being Skirmish and the other one being Sector Breach. And since now we are in a event slot where we have no new unit coming in for the next event after this February event, we will be getting Sector Breach. What exactly is Sector Breach? Now, it is kind of a PvP sub-event, but it's not really. Like, it has a PvP element to it, but the element of PvP in it is quite not what people might imagine it to be. The only people who might have an idea about how it's going to work out is anyone who played Battle Pirates. Other than that, it will be a mystery to you until you see the event briefing once it drops. And not to mention that he also mentioned Shadow Ops, improvements, and many other things that are coming soon. I hope you find this video informative and valuable. If you did, make sure to share it with your friends, your alliance, your enemies, I guess. And hopefully they'll be well informed for what's to come in the future. So I hope you've had um enjoyed listening and found what I've told you today valuable. And I wish you a good skirmish and best of luck to you. Take care.